Hello everyone, this is part 7 of What If Naruto Was Like Edward Elric in Fullmetal Alchemist, and I hope you guys enjoy this video and to like, to subscribe, to share, and check out the playlist, to see more comment down below. Now let's start the intro.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Team 7 walked into the room brimming with confidence, until they saw the look on every other team's faces. Sasuke remained excited as he stared right back. Sakura felt her confidence just drop to the floor. Naruto's eyes began scanning the room. He saw familiar faces as he scanned around. He saw the team he had met out on the stairs. He also found the team of ninja he had threatened yesterday. Upon making eye contact with them, he gave an evil grin. This did three things. Kankuro, who had a nasty bruise and swelling around his mouth from Naruto's five-finger gift, stopped his glare and looked absently around the room. Temari glared slightly and followed suit. Gaara just stared at him. Naruto was broken from his long-distance pissing contest with the redhead by the sounds of squealing. Sasuke-kun. Naruto turned to see Sakura glaring daggers at Ino as she was glomping onto Sasuke. Ino pig, get off of Sasuke-kun. Ino pulled down her eyelid in response. Naruto then saw Shikamaru come up. Troublesome, you guys are in this thing too? Naruto walked up. Shikamaru, if it's troublesome, then why did you even bother showing up? Shikamaru placed his hands into his pockets, because Ino would never have shut up about it if I hadn't. Naruto nodded sagely. Well, check it out. It's the 9 rookies, Kiba said loudly, strolling onto the scene. Naruto gave a two-fingered salute to Kiba and Shino, who acknowledged him. He saw Hinata and smiled before walking up to her. What are you doing back here, Hinata? Once see you decided to come after all, I'm glad to see you. She started blushing as another voice stopped his conversation. You guys are way too loud. Are you trying to draw attention to yourselves? All of the rookies looked up to see a boy in glasses with white hair walking towards them. Kiba turned on him. What do you know? Who are you anyway? The boy adjusted his glasses before speaking. I'm Kabuto Yakushi. This will be my 8th time taking these exams. Kiba smirked. Wow, you must really suck. Kabuto chuckled. Maybe the exams are just that hard? But anyway, I have collected info on all the villages and genin competing in this exam. Just ask me about anybody competing in this exam, and I can give you the lowdown on them. Sasuke walked up. Let me see. Sabaku no Gaara, Joshiro Moyomoto, and Naruto Uzumaki. Kabuto shuffled through his card. Or that's no fun, you already know the names. As Kabuto went through the cards, Naruto raised an eyebrow. You met Gaara too? Sasuke nodded. Yeah, he showed up at my compound while I was training. He said something about me being interesting and left. I never felt him approach. Naruto nodded. Yeah, I beat up his teammate yesterday and he showed up and said he's definitely going to kill me. Weird guy. Kabuto pulled out his cards. Alright, here we go. Sabaku no Gaara, says here he's a genin of Sunagaku. Teammates are Sabaku no Temari and Sabaku no Kankuro. No actual skills on record. The guy's a mystery. Age? 12. He's been on 15C ranked, 3B ranked, and 10A ranked missions. Says here he never even took any damage. Naruto raised his brows in intrigue. Well, he has a glass jaw then. Good to know. Kabuto continued. Next up, Joshiro Moyomoto, genin of Konohagakure, formerly of Capital City in the Land of Fire. Known relatives, deceased. His teammates are Eiko Tanahashi and Blank Nogami. Known ninja skills unrecorded. Age? 14. He's had 78D ranked missions, 31C ranked missions, 0B ranked missions, and 3A ranked missions. A side note says he is the surrogate brother and guardian of Naruto Uzumaki. Known in some circles as the Armory Alchemist. Naruto snorted. People actually call him that stupid name? Hilarious. Ino butted in. I didn't know you had a brother, Naruto. How long has he lived with you? Naruto gave her a disbelieving look. Are you kidding me? He's lived with me since I was 6. He took me to the academy every day. We had to beat up kids that would fuck with us at lunch all the damn time. Ino defended herself. I didn't pay attention to that stuff. Naruto scoffed. You mean you didn't give a damn? Ino again tried defending herself. You never told us you had a brother. Naruto turned back to Kabuto. You never asked. Kabuto pulled out one more card. Okay, last up. Naruto Uzumaki, a genin of Konohagakure, says he has no known living relatives. His teammates are Sakura Haruno and Sasuke Uchiha. Known ninja skills: average taijutsu, high stealth and tactics, high ninjutsu, and almost non-existent genjutsu. Age: 11. He's had 31 D ranked missions, 1 C ranked mission, 0 B ranked missions, and 1 A ranked mission. A side note says he is the surrogate brother of Joshiro Moyomoto, while it says he holds the bounties for the demon brothers of the Mist and Reiga Kurosuke, though he shares this with his brother. Kiba asked, who is Reiga Kurosuke? Kabuto adjusted his glasses. Reiga Kurosuke was one of the 7 swordsmen of the Mist. He fell off of every village's grid about 2 months ago in the Land of Waves. All of the Rookie 9- Team 7 were shocked at this, except Naruto, who was slightly pissed. Kabuto, your cards suck. You probably got all of your info on me from right after I graduated and moved on. Average taijutsu means that I was adequate at Academy Taijutsu, which is bullshit because I never got to fight because I used to wreck kids with 1 or 2 punches, so they stopped letting me spar during my 2nd year. I don't use that horrible academy crap. Chuji resumed eating after a second. What do you use then, Naruto? Naruto shook his head and closed his eyes. I don't think I should actually tell you. I mean, this is actually a blessing. None of you know a thing about how I fight except maybe my teammates, but they've only seen me fight for real once against our sensei, and I don't think they were paying attention. Seeing the look on everyone's face, he turned to see all of the older genin glaring at him. Naruto jumped on his desk, showing his canines. All right, you dirty bastards, this here is my house. If you all want to keep up that fucking glaring, I'm gonna have to take that as a challenge. If so, would all of those that are wanting to get their asses curb stomped by Naruto Uzumaki please form an orderly single file line on the stairs and politely bite the top step? I'll be with you momentarily. As the genin moved from their spots to accept his challenge, a blast was heard from the front of the class. All right, all of you shut the hell up. A scarred man in a bandana and trench coat began pouring out massive ki, affecting everyone in the room except Naruto and Joshiro because they just didn't care. I am your first proctor, Ibiki Morino. All of you are now taking the Chunin exams. There will be no fighting without my permission from here on out, understood? 2 distinct voices sounded off deep in the room. You got it, Scarface. Ibiki whipped his head around the room to see a white-haired, red-eyed boy and a blonde-haired, blue-eyed boy grinning madly until they made eye contact. Joshiro grinned widely and cupped his hands to his mouth. Runt. You're here too? What's up? Naruto yelled back. I told you I'd be in the Chunin exams, big boss. Weren't you listening last night? Joshiro shrugged. Not really, no. I thought you were just full of shit, so I tuned you out. Naruto snapped at him. Fuck you, big boss. Hey, where's Eiko-chan? Joshiro pulled up a waving Eiko, who smiled nervously. Right here. Why? Naruto grinned. Hey, Eiko-chan. Big boss was telling the truth. He doesn't dig you like that. He actually wants Haku-chan. I'll kill you, you little motherfucker. Let me go. He has to die. Shut up. All of you come here and get your assigned seats. Joshiro continued to flip out. For the safety of the other test takers, you better hope you didn't put me next to Naruto. I'm gonna fuck him up when he gets within arm's reach. Chunin exams be damned. As the Rookie 9 went down to grab their numbers, Ino got close to Naruto. That's your brother? He nodded. Why? Ino spoke. Why do you pick with him like that? Naruto smiled at her. Because it's a fucking blast, Ino. The genin had all taken their seats. Naruto couldn't find his team anywhere in the room. As he was handed a sheet of paper, he continued to scan. Ibiki cleared his throat loudly to break Naruto from his search. Alright, now the first exam will consist of a written test. Fuck. Once again 2 familiar voices echoed throughout the room. Ibiki ignored them and continued. You will each have 10 points to start. For each question you miss or leave blank, you will lose a point. If you are caught cheating, you will lose 2 points every time you are caught, and if you are caught 3 times, you and your team will fail. You will also be scored as a team. Fuck. Ibiki smirked at hearing the brothers once again. The teams must amass a combined score of at least 6 points to pass, and if a team member fails to answer a single question, your team will fail. Fuck. Quote, you have 3 hours to answer the first 9 questions. At the end of that time, the 10th question will be handed out. Begin. XXX. Fuck, 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 fuck. What the hell am I gonna do? Question mark. Naruto was freaking out in his chair as he looked over the questions. I can't answer this bullshit. What am I, a fucking scientific calculator? Question mark. Give me a question about what the formula is inside a smoke bomb, or name all of the metals that comprise a retail kunai? Question mark. No, you've got to give me these bullshit theory question. Who can answer this crap? Naruto heard a sneeze that sounded as if it came from Sakura. He began jerking his head around to get a feel for his surroundings when he saw a very familiar face among the proctors. Haku-chan? Question mark. Haku felt his eyes on her. She looked up and smiled at him. This eased him for a moment as he smiled back until he looked back at his paper and frowned. Naruto was at the end of his rope by an hour and 10 minutes into the test. Fuck, I've got to cheat. I've got to cheat, it's my only shot. He heard a hiss to his side. Turning to his right he saw Hinata. As she put her paper out she began whispering, Naruto-kun, you can look on my paper for the answers. I don't mind. Naruto's face lit up. Holy shit, no way, I'm not that lucky. Not only does she have all of the answers, she wants me to cheat off of her. She shifted in her seat. I just don't want you to fail and have to go away. Naruto was about to take her up on her offer until a kunai thudded directly behind him. Number 54, fail. As Naruto saw the boy be forcibly removed from the exam he looked down. No Hinata, it's alright, put your paper up. I don't want you to put yourself in trouble just to help me. I may be as slow as quick dry cement, but I'm a survivor. I'll pass this somehow, don't you worry. He gave her a confident smile that put her at ease. Yeah right, what the fuck, cheating is my only shot, but if I do get an answer I'll just end up losing 2 points for it, that's it. I just need to get more than 2 answers in one try. How the hell am I gonna do that? Question mark. Naruto looked from his peripheral vision to the left. A boy sat there with his head tilted back and eyes closed. When Naruto looked down he saw this guy had stuff on his paper, a lot of stuff, in fact he could swear his paper was complete. Naruto had a flash of brilliance and cunning before weighing his options. Okay, doing this will screw this guy over but my only other option is Hinata. Enough said, okay, it's me or him, fuck this guy. Naruto tapped the boy on his shoulder. The lazy genin looked over at him. What the hell do you want? Question mark. Naruto grinned brightly before placing his left hand on the boy's shoulder and pulling him into a vicious haymaker that sent the boy flying into a proctor across the room. A still grinning Naruto picked up the unconscious boy's paper, erased his name and put his own on before looking around at all of the shocked faces in the room. The fuck are y'all looking at? Ibiki recovered from shock before everyone else as he began grilling Naruto. Number 32, what the hell do you think you're doing? Question mark. Naruto grinned at the scarred man. Getting my answers? You didn't say we couldn't cheat. You just said you'd take away points if we did. I now have all my points to take away too. I don't care. Ibiki's lips twitched. What makes you think I won't fail you? Question mark. Naruto threw his feet on his desk. Because your test is totally asinine and I beat the system. You set it up so that we have to cheat without getting caught. How the fuck are people without a jutsu or kekai genkai tailored for such a thing supposed to do that? Question mark. It's a fucked up system of favoritism for people with the birthright. Guys like me and Big Boss are as stealthy as all get out. But when you tie our hands like this there's not much subtlety we can do to get the job done. If I was gonna get caught cheating ANYWAY, then I might as well take that motherfucker for everything in one shot. All you can do is deduct the points for cheating once, so tally. Up Scarface, I still got 8. A thud against a desk across the room could be heard as Joshiro shouted, fuck. That's brilliant. Why the fuck didn't I think of that? Ibiki had to admit, he had his excuse together. I said that you couldn't fight without my permission. Naruto grinned wider. Oh yeah, well if you call One Punch a fight. So, can I fight? Question mark. Ibiki grinned back at the blonde demon carrier. Fine, I'll allow it, but if anyone else tries it you will be kicked out of the exam. An uproar broke out when Kankuro stood up. Then why the hell can he get away with it? Question mark. Ibiki snapped at him, because he did it first, and I don't think the same thing will work twice now that everyone will be on the guard. And he did ask, even if it was after the fact. With the crowd placated, Naruto turned to look at Hinata who was smiling with a blush at him. He nodded and winked at her as she turned her sight to the desk and turned red. Naruto then looked up at Haku, who was smiling brightly and shaking her head. Naruto smiled back and shrugged as he kicked back and shut his eyes to wait for the 10th question. XXX. What? A cry of outrage could be heard from many of the genin taking the first exam. Ibiki just stood motionless waiting for the noise to pass. You heard me? You can choose to take the 10th question or not. If you decline the question, then you and your team are eliminated from the exam. But if you take the question and answer incorrectly, you will forever remain genin, unable to take the advancement test. Kiba stood up. That's bull. There are tons of people here that have taken the exam before. Ibiki chuckled. Well, I guess you are just unlucky that I happened to be the proctor for your first exam then. Seeing that no argument was going to change his mind, the genin began weighing their options. Naruto was not one of them. After hearing Ibiki's initial proclamation of the final question, he just tilted his head back and waited for him to actually ask it. Shortly into the silence, a few participants lost their nerve and began dropping out. As the teams filed out, he turned his attention to a Naruto that was resting his eyes. Number 32, what about you? Are you willing to risk staying at genin for the rest of your career? Naruto opened his eyes and looked at Ibiki. Well, yeah, so ? This threw Ibiki off slightly. Why are you not even hesitating? Naruto stood up and slammed his hands on the desk, staring at Ibiki with a blank look. I'm not really afraid of bullshit ultimatums. I should have died 5 years ago, so I see every day that I wake up today as a gift. If you are afraid of failure, then you will never succeed. Only if you risk failing will you ever be given the opportunity to succeed. Stepping a foot on his desk, he continued, I'm a failure? Sometimes half of life's fun is failing, getting up, dusting yourself off, waking up the next day and saying, okay, here I am again, a little smarter, a little hungrier, and really not looking forward to getting my ass kicked like I did yesterday, so I'm just a little bit more dangerous. Ibiki gave him an appraising look. And this is how you feel? Naruto stared right back. I don't go back on my word, that's my ninja way. Time to nut up or shut up. Ibiki looked around for a minute or two. Well, I guess everyone that was going to leave just got stopped by that little outburst. Looks like some decent candidates this time. Very well, for those of you that are remaining, you all pass. 4 dozen sweat drops and face faults were seen and heard around the room. The final question was not meant as a test of your knowledge, it was meant as a way to see if you had the drive to carry out missions that could have a life or death ultimatum, a situation that puts you in a life or death scenario. Temari shouted out, but what about the first part of the test? Ibiki chuckled, I thought that we went over that when number 32 put on his little show. Naruto turned and bowed to the crowd. It was meant to see how you gather info, although now I guess I have to reevaluate the exam because, even if you could have put it differently, you were right. Naruto gave Ibiki a 2-fingered salute. Nevertheless, gathering information is an important part of work as an elite ninja. He paused to remove his bandana to show off his scars, burns, and slashes. Information is vital to a village's success. People are tortured and killed over it every day. Of course, for you to cheat, you needed people who already had the answers. Random test takers stood and waved. Number 32, that boy who you knocked out and took his test, he was one too. Naruto grinned. Sweet, can I get a bonus for the next part then? Dead silence filled the room until a very scary thing happened. Ibiki Morino began laughing at the statement made by Naruto. As everyone else looked on in horror, Naruto joined in. Ha ha, damn, well it was worth a shot, right? As the two continued to laugh, a banner came crashing through the window. Alright you maggots, listen up. I am your proctor for the next exam. Anko Mitarashi. Every guy in the room almost passed out as a woman with purple hair and a body to die for came flying through the window in a mesh bodysuit with a mini skirt. She had on a tan trench coat and a smirk on her face. Damn it, Ibiki, you must be slipping. There are still 27 teams here. Ibiki regained his composure. Damn it, Anko, you're early again, and maybe there are just some exceptional recruits this time around. Anko scoffed. Yeah, whatever, I'll handle them. By the end of the next exam, the numbers will be cut in at least half. Naruto cleared his mind of his manly thoughts. This is getting ridiculous now. First there was pervert Kakashi, then brick wall Mikhail, then there was, I like mentally breaking kids Ibiki. Now there's this lady. Isn't there a normal Junin that doesn't suffer from some kind of mental deficiencies around here? Anko threw a kunai at Naruto, who ducked. That didn't really help me change my mind, you know? She ignored him. Alright you brats, follow me to training ground number 44 for the second part of the exam. As the genin filed out of the building, Naruto walked up to his team. 1. Big freak show. XXX. Anko and the massive group of genin arrived at a monstrous gated-in forest. Welcome to training ground number 44, better known as the Forest of Death. As all of the genin looked at the site of their second exam, Naruto walked up to Joshiro. Big boss, isn't this the forest you threw me into 3 years ago and left me in for 3 days? Joshiro looked at Naruto. Yeah, guess it is her? Naruto took a swing at him as Joshiro dodged. You fucking knocked me out and left me in a place called the Forest of Death. Ignoring the looks of all of the amassed genin, he smirked. Yeah, I guess I did. Calm down. You lived, didn't you? Naruto took another swing at him. I was fucking 8 years old. Eiko shield. Joshiro dodged and hid behind Eiko. Well, at least you know the terrain, right? You should be thanking me. Naruto was broken from his charge by a kunai passing by his face, cutting his cheek. You know, loud kids like you usually leave their blood all over this forest. Anko hovered behind him holding a kunai and licked his cut. Well then I guess it wouldn't be the first time, would it? And as you can taste, my blood must be good, so the forest will like it. Naruto deadpanned to her. Now let go of me before I switch your stomach with your colon. Naruto's hands were glowing for a transmutation down by Anko's belly. Anko's attention was diverted by an androgynous Kusa ninja from behind. Anko held the kunai in her hand to the ninja's long tongue. You shouldn't sneak up on me, it's a good way to get yourself killed. The ninja spoke. Sorry, your kunai cut some of my hair and I just got a little overexcited. Here's your knife. Naruto was getting uncomfortable. Will both of you get off of me before I do something that'll get me thrown in prison? As everyone settled back to their previous positions, Naruto gave a deadpan look once more to Team 7. Big ass freak show. Anko began explaining the rules. You will be given a scroll and sent off into the forest for 5 days. Chuji barked out in shock. 5 days. What will we do for food? Anko sighed. You were told by your Junin to pack as if you would be going on a mission. If you do run out of supplies, there are plenty of edible things in the forest. Naruto cut in. I fucking know. He shot a glare at Joshiro, who remained behind Eiko with a sheepish grin. Anko continued her explanation. You will be given either a heaven or earth scroll and must obtain one of each before heading towards the tower in the forest. Sasuke spoke lowly. So we'll have to fight a team to get their scrolls somehow. Another genin shouted a question. Are we allowed to kill? Anko smirked. Yes, if it comes to it, you are allowed to kill your opponents. I'll have to hand out waivers releasing Konohagakure from responsibility if you brats can't hack it. Naruto looked at his right arm. This could be it. Anko continued. You must arrive at the tower in 5 days with both scrolls and all of your team in one piece to pass. If you are killed, your team automatically fails. The waivers began making their way through the genin ranks. I have one piece of advice for all of you. Don't die. Joshiro walked over to Naruto. Hey Naruto, do you still have your communicator on you? Naruto reached into his vest pocket and pulled it out. Yeah, big boss, right here. Joshiro pulled out his own. Listen up, there might be some real serious nutjobs in here. If you find yourself in some trouble that you aren't sure you can handle, then just contact me and I'll find you. Naruto nodded. You too, big boss. Tell Blank and Eiko-chan I said good luck. Joshiro nodded and returned to his team. Sakura came up to Naruto. What was that all about? He looked into the forest, just wishing each other luck. Anko yelled out, Team 7, you're at gate 13. As the group made its way to the gate, they passed through a hut and were handed their scroll. The team waited in silence for the gate to open. As Naruto looked at his team, he saw Sasuke almost fidgeting to get in there. Turning his vision to Sakura, he frowned as he saw how wound up she was. Before he could speak, the gate opened and the trio ran through the woods. The trio jumped along the branches for an hour before they decided to stop to talk. Sasuke looked at his teammates before speaking. Naruto, you said you've been in here before? Naruto shivered and nodded. Yes, Big Boss tossed me in here one night 3 years ago, asshole. Sakura noticed his shiver. Naruto, what's in here? I thought you didn't fear any mortal thing? Naruto looked at her. I didn't back then, I only started living that after I got out of here and fought the stuff I found in here, so retarded. Sasuke tapped him. What exactly is in here anyway? Naruto scrunched his face in deep thought. Giant bugs ranging from big-ass spiders and monster centipedes to huge leeches. Sakura felt her skin crawl. The flora isn't much better. I ate tons of poison shit on my first day in here. I was sick all day and still starving. The next day I had to go out to look for a big-ass centipede to kill just to eat. Those things are hard to bring down. Sakura's stomach turned at the thought of eating a bug. Naruto, that's gross. How could you do that? He shrugged. Because it was that or starve for who knows how long, but there are other animals too. Yeah, there are little squirrels and rabbits, but my attention was mostly on the wolves and tigers and bears and big-ass snakes. Sasuke was not pleased. So in addition to the teams of Genin on our tails we have to fight the whole damn forest too? Naruto nodded. And if you're looking to use me as a guide, I can't help you there. I was scared out of my gourd the entire time I was here. I didn't pay attention to anything. Sasuke groaned. Well, I guess we should just keep moving. Eventually we'll come across a team to fight. Agreed? Sakura nodded. Naruto couldn't think of anything useful, so he agreed. As the team kept moving, nature called for Naruto. Guys, I have to go to the bathroom. Sasuke sighed. Hurry up. Naruto turned and began messing with his button. Sakura punched him in the back of the head. Naruto, you barker. Go over there. Naruto walked through some shrubs rubbing his head. Fine, Kami woman, all over the back of my head. Naruto walked through and began unshipping his pants. You guys a bunch of fucking freaks. Seriously, who messes with a guy taking a piss? 3 Omegacore ninja with breathing masks came from the trees. You're all alone. I wouldn't sound so brash if I were you. We don't even need our jutsu to beat you. Naruto continued, taking a leak. Maybe, but then again, maybe not. You see, you idiots don't realize one thing. Naruto began shaking himself out as an Genin spoke. And what exactly is that? Naruto shimpered himself up. I'm never alone. As Naruto said that, a horde of Kage Bunshin jumped from the foliage in the trees and plowed the Genin into the ground headfirst. As his clones dispelled, he turned around with a smile only to frown. You've got to be kidding me. I shook myself off for like 20 seconds and I still got piss in my pants? He sighed as he searched the boys and took their weapons and money. Consider this compensation for my pee dribbled boxes. As he continued searching, he smiled as he found an earth scroll. Naruto came stumbling back through the bushes. Damn, this place is wildery. Sasuke walked up to him. What took so long, Dobe? Naruto pulled out the earth scroll. I got jumped while I was taking a piss. Sakura looked at the scroll. Well, that was easy. Naruto pocketed the scroll. Let's get out of here. I forgot how much this place sucks. Maybe if we show up early they have food. I haven't eaten all day. Sasuke smirked. Well, if you're hungry you can always catch a centipede. Naruto deadpanned. Centipede doesn't taste that bad. The team leapt off and resumed running through the trees. They rushed to the ground 3 hours after they obtained their earth scroll. Damn, where is this place? Underground? Sakura put her hand to her chin. It's probably at the center of the forest. Did you see a tower in here, Naruto? He sighed. No, Sakura-chan, I didn't. I wouldn't be surprised if I was running in circles when I was here. Sasuke stood up. Alright, let's go. As the rest stood to leave, Naruto's ambush sense went off. Get down. As his teammates ducked, Naruto clapped and touched the ground to form a wall just as a powerful gust of wind hit the elevated earth. My, that was very impressive. Naruto forced the rock back into the ground as he saw the Kusa ninja from earlier walking up. That's strange. Naruto got into his Muay Thai stance. What's strange? The ninja smirked. You don't seem to be trembling in fear like your friends. Naruto turned to see Sasuke and Sakura on the ground wide-eyed. What did you do to them? The ninja laughed. This. At that, Naruto saw visions of the ninja brutally killing him. He almost felt his own death rattle. Naruto was left breathless for a second before regaining his composure. Wow, I can see why they're out of it. The ninja grinned wider. Interesting indeed. How was it that it didn't affect you? Naruto smirked. After almost dying for real, nothing short of the real thing will suffice. A sudden death feeling won't hurt me, and after my brother got through with me I can take any mental torture, you crazy asshole. Well come then, the Uchiha won't be going anywhere, and if you want to save your friends then you have to destroy me. Naruto's smirk deepened as he reached into his vest and sent out the distress signal. You say that like I wouldn't kill you. XXX. Team Joshiro was sitting and resting following obtaining their scroll. Joshiro was tossing the scroll in his hands. Man, those guys were total pussies. Blank nodded. I'm kind of upset, we didn't get to fight, I haven't had a good scrap in a while. Eiko was searching the woods for anything hostile. Shouldn't we get going? The longer we stay out here the more chance of getting injured we have. Joshiro wrapped an arm around her shoulder. Eiko, we won't get hurt. Remember, the only reason we didn't all get promoted last time was because we all got screwed over. These kids can't touch us. Eiko smiled and bounded over to Blank. Maybe this time we won't have to fight in the finals, huh? Blank closed his eyes. Yeah, that sucked. No one else had to fight their teammate in the opening round. Blank looked over to Joshiro, but we can't really complain though. Joshiro won the whole thing and he still didn't get promoted. Joshiro smiled sadly. It's okay, I know I'm good. The old man even said that I got screwed over when he took me to his office after the tournament. I'll just stomp ass even harder this time. Eiko smiled at him. I want to see you fight Naruto for real, maybe you'll face off in the finals. Joshiro chuckled. No, you don't want to see that. You think you've seen us fight full scale, but we've never fought for real, not even against Raiga. We've never fought a fight we thought we could lose, so we haven't ever fought for real. The grin left his face as he felt his communicator vibrate. Hey you guys, I still want to explore a bit. Why don't you head somewhere close to the tower and I'll find you when I'm done. Eiko and Blank looked at each other. Okay Joshiro-kun, don't take too long. As his teammates jumped off towards the tower, Joshiro turned his tracker on. Damn it brat, you'd better still be in one piece. XXX. Damn it Sasuke, snap out of it. You're fine. Naruto was busy trying to snap his team out of the Kusanin's genjutsu while dodging a giant snake. Where in the hell did this fucking thing come from? Naruto dodged another snap of the serpent's jaws. Luring the snake to a tree, he dodged it, forcing it to crash into the tree trunk. After his dodge he sprung back in and cracked the snake in the side of the head with a punch. The serpent hissed in anger as it raged at Naruto once again. My snake seems to be enjoying the chase you are giving it, Naruto-kun. Naruto took to running up a tree, snake hot on his heels. Shut up. Don't call me Naruto-kun, I'm gonna kill you here. Thinking he was high enough, he leapt directly back and waited for the snake to pass. As it did, he grabbed it by its top jaw and fell back down to the ground. Rolling through the fall, Naruto placed the snake in a position to break his fall and allowed it to crash headfirst to the ground. The snake hissed and writhed for a moment before ceasing to move. Naruto walked over to Sasuke and Sakura and slapped them across their faces. Get your shit together. I need your help. Asuke's eyes regained their color first. Dobe, what did you hit us for? Sakura held her cheek as Naruto explained. This asshole is out for blood. Get up and help me fight. It's this freak or us. No fear. Remember, no fear. Naruto turned to see the ninja walk back into view. Naruto-kun, well done. Not only did you defeat my pet, you also got your team back into fighting condition. Too bad it won't matter in the end. Naruto turned back to Sasuke. Hey Sasuke, this dirtbag is calling you out. If you have anything you'd like to show the class, now is the time. Sasuke looked down and spoke. Let's show the power of Team 7. As he looked back up, he saw Sasuke's red eyes. I never thought I'd be so happy. Kakashi's been blowing me off lately to train you. You finally have your Sharingan. Sasuke smirked. If this girl wants a fight, let's not disappoint, Naruto? Naruto smirked. I like the sound of that. The two boys ran at the ninja in a straight line. As they got close, Sasuke cut to the right to allow Naruto to fly forward with a flying roundhouse kick. As the ninja ducked, Sasuke threw a sweep that tripped the ninja up. Naruto tried to land in a double stomp, but the ninja dodged. Sasuke once again ran forward and began engaging the ninja in a taijutsu duel. Sasuke found the ninja's movements to be jerky and almost unpredictable. He was certain that without the Sharingan's predictability capabilities he would be overwhelmed by now. As he heard a clap, he knowingly dodged as Naruto forced a jagged mass of ground up to attack. The ninja pulled a kawarimi before contact, damn it. Naruto and Sasuke came back together back to back. Where is Sakura question mark? Sasuke asked as Naruto jerked his head to show her, back to a tree, kunai out, scanning the forest just as the boys were. Should we call her over here question mark? Naruto shook his head, I think we should move towards her, if she comes to us she could get attacked, at least if it's us we know we can fight. Sasuke nodded as they ran towards the girl. Sakura-chan, are you okay? She smiled and nodded as the boys stopped in front of her. Yes, I'm fine, and thanks for snapping me out of that genjutsu, Naruto. Where is that snake freak question mark? The boys scanned the entire forest. Why the hell does everything I do have to be so complicated question mark? One can't get a normal C-ranked mission, I have to end up saving a country. I can't take a regular exam and fight some regular genin, I have to fight a freak of nature that calls big-ass snakes, how fun. I think so too kids. The strange ninja again came in sight, this time from the ground. I find you two to be quite skilled, however Naruto-kun, I'm here for Sasuke-kun, you can move aside. Naruto shifted in his stance, what do you want with my team of a teammate question mark? The ninja licked the edge of the kunai they were holding, his Uchiha blood is perfect for what I want, but if you aren't willing to step aside willingly, in a massive puff of smoke the ninja appeared atop another giant snake, I guess my pet will have a feast on children tonight. Sasuke looked at the snake and at his team, Sakura, stay with Naruto, he'll keep you safe, this guy wants Uchiha blood, we'll see how much he can take. Sakura looked concerned, but Sasuke-kun, Naruto can help you fight him, just go and take him into the fight. Naruto gritted his teeth, Sakura-chan, when Sasuke leaves to take this jerk on, that snake is going to lunge at us, we trust you in a fight, against a human, against a giant snake, I think only one of us could bring it down, we're not leaving you alone over this guy, we can kill the snake and then join Sasuke. She nodded reluctantly and gulped, please be careful Sasuke-kun. Sasuke nodded, Naruto clapped his shoulder, don't worry about ours or her scroll, this is a death match, no surrender will suffice. Got it. As Sasuke leapt to one side Naruto picked up Sakura and began dodging the snake, sorry Sakura-chan, but I'm way faster than you and I'm not gonna risk you getting bitten just so it won't get me. Sakura blushed slightly as Naruto dodged one more time and set her down on a branch. He cracked his neck as he looked at the snake coil around the tree, hissing at him, Sakura-chan, take all of your explosive tags and wrap them around your kunai, we're gonna need some firepower. She nodded and did as she was told. Naruto started shaking his shoulders out, only throw them at its head and only if you have a good opening, don't worry if I'm in the way, I'll be fine. When her task was complete she spoke, I'm ready Naruto, I have 10 shots. Naruto sighed and looked back, this is gonna suck Sakura-chan, please don't miss, I'm counting on you. With that he jumped from the branch and delivered a hard double stomp to the snake's head bouncing off to the ground. Looking back he realized he now had the snake's full and undivided attention, sighing as he contemplated and rejected unwrapping his hand he cursed out loud, I'm too old for this shit. In truth Sasuke might have been thinking the same thing if he had a chance to be cynical, however the weird Kusanin was wearing Sasuke's ass out. Sasuke had to admit, hiding the fact he had activated his Sharingan was a great idea, the use in the first exam without anyone's knowledge was invaluable, however now, said Sharingan was the reason this person was here putting boot to ass so to speak. Come on Sasuke-kun, the last Uchiha must have more to him to this. As that statement was finished he kicked Sasuke 15 meters into a tree. As he made contact he coughed up blood, damn it, I'm getting my ass kicked. What the hell do I do now question mark. The ninja ran towards Sasuke as he jumped to dodge another kick, going through a familiar set of hand signs, Kaiten, Gokakyu no Jutsu, Fire Release, Great Fireball Jutsu. Shooting a large fireball at the ninja he looked to see any trace showing had made contact, there was none. As he landed he saw a figure running at him from the flames and the onslaught was back on. Naruto and Sakura were having better luck, well Sakura was, in between the pink-haired girl launching salvos. Naruto was whipped around the battlefield like a rag doll by the huge snake. I guess the first snake gave a little warning to his buddies before I killed him. As the snake coiled itself around Naruto he heard a dull thud as the snake hissed in pain. A sizzling sound warned Naruto to cover his head as an explosion sent pieces of snake everywhere. Naruto looked up to see Sakura smiling down, Damn Sakura-chan, I said don't worry if I'm in the way, but I didn't necessarily want snake brain on myself either. She pulled her eyelid and shrugged. It worked, didn't it? Now come on, let's go help Sasuke-kun. As he followed her, he had to think, is it me or is she actually learning how to fight a little bit? Sasuke was almost out of steam. He had been getting thrashed since launching his fireball. Nothing had gone his way for the entire fight and he was on his last legs. He had one move left but no time to set it up. What would Naruto do? His answer came quickly, he'd just fucking go for it. Sasuke leapt far enough away to whip out his weaponry, 3 kunai in his mouth and 2 Fuma shuriken in his hands. Oh, what on earth could you possibly be thinking of doing with those, Sasuke-kun? He smirked as he threw them at his adversary. The enemy moved like a snake through his barrage. That's it, Sasuke-kun? Too bad. Sasuke's smirk became a grin as the ninja realized that the weapons had been connected to wires that constricted and pulled him into a boulder as Sasuke held the strings in his mouth. It's over, you freak. Kaiten, Ruka no Jutsu, Fire Release. Dragon Flame Jutsu. As the strings engulfed in flames, the ninja screamed in anguish as the fire traveled along the rope, burning the ninja alive. Sasuke sat down against the tree. Kami, that thing just wouldn't drop. That was my last shot. If that couldn't work, I'd be done. Sighing, he shut his eyes. Well, that's good to know, Sasuke-kun. Sasuke's eyes opened in shock. I must say I'm impressed. Sasuke tried standing but couldn't make it to his feet. No way, that should have killed you. The ninja chuckled as they walked into view. Sasuke saw their face had been partially melted off, revealing pale white skin underneath. As he reached up to pull the rest off, he spoke. I now know that I made the right choice in selecting you for my gift. I do hope you enjoy it. As he finished, his neck stretched out and he bit down on Sasuke's neck. Sasuke couldn't even yell out in pain as the man retracted his neck. Sasuke-kun, you will seek out for power, soon. As he spoke, a spear of wood almost drilled him as he had to jump back to dodge. Hey Snake Team, he won't have to seek you out. If it comes to that, I'll let him keep your ashes after I'm through with you. The man laughed as he looked up at Naruto, who had thrown the spear. Boy, do you not have any idea who I am? Naruto transmutated another spear from the tree he was in. Nope, don't care, 'cause you're dead. As he threw the second spear, the man ran up the tree rapidly. Before he made it too far, Naruto caused an alchemic reaction in the tree, forcing it out to stab him. As the man flipped off the tree, Naruto began hearing Sasuke scream in pain. He looked down to see Sakura kneeling over him with tears in her eyes. Naruto, he's in agony. Sasuke-kun, something's killing him. Naruto glared at the man. Who are you? What the hell did you do to Sasuke? The man cackled. I am Orochimaru, and as for what I did to Sasuke-kun, you could just say I marked him. Naruto had squeezed the spear in his hand until it broke in his grip. Rage began filling his mind as he thought of the man actually killing Sasuke. You are a dead man. Orochimaru smirked as he saw an aura form around Naruto. The Yondaim's legacy. You seem to be revealing yourself to be more and more interesting by the moment, Naruto-kun. A maniacal grin appeared on Naruto's face. Let me show you just how interesting I am. As his nails grew to claws and his canines grew, Naruto felt close to the way he did in the Land of Waves, only this time he wasn't fighting for control. Thank you, Kyuubi. Naruto leapt from his branch, intent on tearing the Orochimaru limb from limb. Naruto hadn't registered that he hadn't tried to dodge. As Naruto collided with his foe, he noticed his body melt away into mud. As he looked around, he could no longer sense a foreign presence. Come back and fight, you goddamn coward. As he screamed to the sky, he thought he heard a faint cackle. As he turned to Sakura, he sensed a familiar presence. Joshiro landed right by her and Sasuke and overlooked the scene. What in the world went on here? Naruto kneeled down to Sakura. How is he? She turned puffy eyes to the two brothers. He passed out. He has a strange mark on his neck. It's glowing and throbbing. As the boys looked, Joshiro began questioning. You guys, what went on here? Naruto shook his head. We can go over that later, big boss. We have to get to the tower before our situation goes even more to hell than it already has. We have our scrolls already. What about you? Jay. Oshiro nodded. Yeah, we beat some Konoha team full of weirdos. One guy had white hair like me and glasses, one guy stretched, and the other tried to suck our chakra. They were wimps though. Blank and Eiko are waiting for me. Let's roll. Naruto put a hand on Sakura's shoulder before he grabbed Sasuke and the group began following Joshiro to the tower. XXXO make XXX. 3 years ago. Big boss. What runt question mark. Naruto pulled on his big brother's sleeve as he begged him, can I skip school today question mark. Joshiro had just grabbed his headband as he stopped and stared at Naruto who had pleading eyes. Why in the name of sweet Kami would I let you do that question mark. Naruto dropped to his knees. Please big boss question mark one really don't want to go. Joshiro tied his headband on. No can do little guy, I just let you skip 2 days in a row. If I keep letting you do this crap then Iruka will hunt my ass down and throw me in detention. Naruto gave him a disbelieving look. Big boss that's bull, you graduated, you don't go to the academy anymore. Joshiro gave him a scared look. I know right question mark it's fucked up isn't it question mark. Naruto grabbed onto Joshiro's legs. Please big boss. School is so boring. Joshiro grabbed him by the scruff of his neck and gave him a dirty look. Why are you so dead set on not going to school question mark you in trouble or something question mark. Naruto tried to free himself. No, we never do anything. We spend all damn day inside, my lunches suck, Iruka drones on and on for hours on, the proper technique to lay an explosive tag, we only ever go outside once a week or month to throw shuriken or spar, and I haven't sparred with anyone in like a year. Joshiro gave him a smirk, so you're just bored huh question mark. Naruto nodded, Joshiro dropped him to the floor. Okay then, just go to school today and I'll do something about that tomorrow. He dragged Naruto out the door and took him to school. XXX. Naruto woke up colder than he usually did, he still had his comforter, but he felt like his bed was rough and stiff. He heard birds chirping as he usually did upon awakening but they sounded clearer and echoed more. As he opened his eyes he was not greeted by his mortal enemy the sun, he saw trees, lots and lots of trees. Where in the blue hell am I question mark, as he stood to look at his surroundings he looked down and got vertigo, holy shit. Naruto looked down to find himself on the largest branch of the biggest tree he had ever seen. Where the fuck am I? As he ceased his shouting he felt a note stuck to his chest, what the fuck question mark. Dear brat, if you're reading this then I am certain that you are fully aware of your new surroundings. Rumi ha question mark well you know how you were bitching about the academy boring you to tears, I decided to fix that problem for you. Welcome to training ground number 44, it has a less formal name, but it escapes me at the moment, enjoy. I'll be back to get you in a few days so don't worry, this place has water sources, shelter, and sources of food, you just have to look. Oh, and don't you worry about being counted absent for school, I told Iruka that I'd be taking you on an informal training session, so you won't be around for a few days, you're welcome. I'll see you soon, hopefully in one piece. Hey big boss, what the fuck am I supposed to eat question mark, as he said this he looked down to see a spider twice his size pounce from one branch to another and land on a centipede of the same size. Naruto watched in horror as the spider's fangs pierced the centipede as he dragged it away. Big fucking boss. End Omake. Blank and Eiko had been waiting for Joshiro to arrive for 4 hours, they had marked the trees with obscure symboling to tip him off to their location as he got closer, however the wait was still not exactly welcome. Blank where the hell is Joshiro-kun question mark he left the group 4 hours ago, he wouldn't be in trouble would he question mark. Blank shook his head and sat down, no I don't think he got into a fight, if he had we'd be hearing the explosions from here probably, he said he was bored. Eiko took a seat next to her teammate, maybe, but did you see his face before he left? That didn't look like the face of a person who was bored, it looked like he had a purpose before he jumped off. Blank sighed, Eiko stopped being a mother hen, Joshiro never gets hurt too badly, especially by some punk-ass genin, I'm more worried about who he jumped off to fight than I am about him. Eiko sighed in exasperation, Blank tried changing the subject, hey, Naruto was awesome during the first exam wasn't he question mark. Eiko's face lit up, oh yes, I thought my heart was gonna stop when he beat up that guy sitting next to him. Blank laughed, I think if I hadn't held on to Joshiro after Naruto started talking about Haku he wouldn't have made it that far. Eiko grinned, why did you hold on to him, maybe I finally would have seen them fight each other for real question mark. Blank laughed at her, because no matter who won we would have been kicked out. As they laughed they sensed the presence of someone landing nearby, oh, I wouldn't have beat him too bad, Just enough to get my point across. Blank and Eiko looked into the plants to see who it was. And what would your point have been? I like Haku-chan and I want you to know I already did, big boss. I hate you. I bask in your hate. As the figures came stumbling through the brush, Eiko and Blank relaxed considerably. Joshiro, followed close behind by Sakura and then Naruto with Sasuke under his arm unconscious. Eiko stood and pouted. Joshiro-kun, why do you have them here? Don't tell me you gave them our scroll or something? Blank jumped up, cracking his knuckles, glaring daggers at Joshiro. Joshiro jumped behind Sakura for cover. No. Pink-haired girl, shield. They have their own set of scrolls. The brat and his team just needed some help getting here. His teammate got wounded in an ambush and the other two had fought him off by the time I got there. I just decided to take them with me. Naruto shook his head. Really chivalrous, big boss. I'm really sure Sakura-chan appreciates being used as a shield from your team. Sakura grabbed Joshiro from behind her and threw him forward. Don't use me to avoid getting beat up, jerk. As Joshiro landed in front of his team's feet, he groaned. Damn, Naruto, you have a violent teammate. Naruto mumbled under his breath. Tell me about it. Sakura whipped around. I mean, we need to get Sasuke to the tower. Ha ha ha. Sakura's anger died right there as she turned back to the older genin. Can you guys take us to the tower? Team Joshiro nodded and jumped back off into the woods with Team 7 in tow. XXX. The teams made it inside the tower and opened their scrolls. Team Joshiro and Team 7 were greeted by Iruka and Mikhail. Well, hey guys, glad to S-. What the hell happened to him? Naruto jerked Sasuke from under his arm and held him out by the collar. Sasuke got bitten on the neck by some snake guy with a pasty face. The two elder ninja paled at that description. As Mikhail picked him up and took him off, Iruka kept talking to the kids. We're taking Sasuke to the infirmary to get checked out. You guys got here fast, only 2 other teams got here so quickly, it only took you a day. Naruto looked around in confusion. Are we done? What do we do now? Can we go home? Iruka shook his head. No, Naruto, you have to wait here for the rest of the students to make it here. Naruto snapped. I have to wait here for 4 more days? What the hell am I going to do for 4 days? Joshiro ruffled Naruto's hair. Don't worry, Runt. They have lodging and a mess hall so you can stay here for extended periods of time. Naruto calmed down. Fine, I need to shower then. I swear to Kami, those snake guts are starting to harden over on my body. Thanks for that, Sakura. Sakura gave him a mock smile. As the kids began moving towards the floor with the rooms, Joshiro saw a very familiar face. Haku-chan. Haku turned and smiled as they all came up to her. What are you doing all the way out here? Naruto cut in. She's a proctor, dumbass. Didn't you see her when we took the first exam? Haku smiled at the two. It's good to see you both. I've never been in the forest of death, but everyone kept saying it was pretty nasty. I'm glad you're both okay. Naruto glared at Joshiro. Well, Haku-chan, compared to the first time, this was a breeze. I mean, at least this time I came armed. Joshiro hid behind Haku. Damn it, Naruto, I've been saying my bad for 3 years. When will you just let it die? Naruto palmed his face. I'll let it die when I get you back. Joshiro noticed who he was hiding behind and turned a glare of his own to Naruto. Get me back? What I made you do was fucking manly. How many of your damn classmates can say that they got tossed into the forest of death with nothing and lived for 3 days? That's gnarly. You, on the other hand, blocked my manly flow, and I will never let that go. You will never make that up to me until I make you feel my pain. Haku blushed at the memory being mentioned. So, these are the rooms you'll have to your disposal until the second exam ends. Take your pick. Joshiro whispered in Haku's ear. Where's your room, Haku-chan? Haku hissed at him in response. Later, Joshiro-kun. Naruto's ears picked up the whispers. Yeah, big boss. Later. Haku-chan doesn't want you right now. You're all sweaty. Besides, you just spent the last 20 hours running through the woods. You probably don't have the energy for her right now anyway. The last sentence was said as Naruto ran for dear life with a smile on his face as Joshiro sprinted after him hot on his heels. I'm just being honest, big boss. Haku-chan doesn't want to fuck you right now. Joshiro snorted like a bull as the two brothers tore through the tower. Die, die, a million times, die. Whipping around the corner, his smile died on his face as he saw the team he had run into the day before the exams began. You guys got here quick, huh? Their response was cut off by a certain white-haired alchemist. Come here, you little shit. Joshiro grabbed Naruto and placed him in a full Nelson. You're dead, kid, you just don't know it yet. I swear on all that is holy I will make you pay for this. Naruto had tears in his eyes. No, Kami, why? Joshiro added pressure as he lifted him off the ground and started whipping his legs in a circle. No, don't ask Kami. I talk to Kami all the time, and she's the one who told me to come torture your ass. Amid Naruto's yelling of vulgar protests, Joshiro noticed the present company. Hey, you guys are from Suna, aren't you? Dropping Naruto and taking a better look, he smirked. You're probably the guy that the runt socked in the face the other day. Kankuro's face turned sour as Temari blushed at the brash brothers and stepped forward. Yes, I'm Temari and this is Kankuro. I actually am sorry about that. Naruto jerked his eyebrow up as he sat on the ground. It's okay, I just hate bullies. Temari looked at the two. They seemed awfully close. What are your names exactly? Naruto looked stunned. You don't remember my name? One yelled it at you twice in 2 days already and then did something awesome to trigger memory response. She thought for a second. Oh yeah, your name is Naruto, right? He grinned and jumped to his feet. You see, big boss, I can get girls, just not girls from around here. Temari blushed and Kankuro seethed as Joshiro spoke. No, kid, she wasn't looking at you. She can't dig you. You beat up her brother. This didn't help Kankuro's temper. Both of you shut up. He got me with a lucky punch. Naruto and Joshiro burst out in laughter. Oh man, that was good. Lucky punch. There's no such thing as a lucky punch to a ninja. We don't fight fair. If you fought Naruto, then 10 times out of 10 he'd beat you in 5 minutes. 9 out of those 10 times he probably wouldn't hit you head on. And besides, he was right in front of you. You actually hit him first and he didn't flinch. Glass jaw. Kankuro seethed in rage, but being as how the brothers jovially took to the idea of a fight and the fact that the younger one had destroyed him in 2 seconds, he didn't feel like pushing his luck. Joshiro stopped laughing. By the way, my name is Joshiro Moyomoto for those that care. Now come on, Runt, I'm hungry. He grabbed Naruto and dragged him back around the corner. Kankuro walked next to Temari sneering. I'm gonna kill that stupid blonde brat, one way or another. Temari shook her head. I don't think so. If you somehow did, then his brother would kill you himself. XXX. Damn, big boss, I do have legs, you know. Joshiro dragged Naruto to a table and plopped him in a seat. Shut up. I still need to beat your ass. Be grateful I didn't drag you out in public and do it. Joshiro went off towards the pantry to see what was there. Naruto just decided to sit and wait to see what he came back with. Looking around, he felt on edge slightly. No one was in the room except for those two. As he got up and moved to the door, he opened it and saw someone familiar. Hinata, hey. Hinata turned to see Naruto standing in the doorway of the mess hall. Naruto-kun, hello. Naruto frowned. Please, no need to be so nervous. So when did you get here? Hinata poked her fingers together. A few hours ago. Naruto lit up. That's much better. It's easier to talk like that, right? And very good. That's awesome. We just got here too. Hinata began feeling more comfortable around Naruto until she let out a yawn. Well, I guess I should let you get some rest. It is pretty late. You must be tired. She tried to argue, but another yawn betrayed her argument. There, you see. I'll see you later. Hinata smiled at him and turned to continue down the hall. As Naruto turned, he saw Joshiro with their food sitting at the table watching with a smirk. Hinata, It's funny, isn't that the girl you were with a few months ago? Naruto hesitantly walked back to the table. Big boss, please, no, don't start. Joshiro shook his head. Oh no, Runt, you're not so lucky. After I'm through, you're going to wish I ripped into your ass here and now. This has been months in the making. Naruto sat down. Big boss, do what you will to me, but leave Hinata out of it. She's innocent. Joshiro rubbed his hands together. Innocent? Haku-chan was innocent too. It didn't stop you from screwing me over, did it? No. No, as far as I'm concerned, all bets are off. Ototo, you just started a war you cannot win. Naruto stepped up to get in Joshiro's face. Nobody beats me in the end, Anarchy, and let me tell you something that might curb your enthusiasm to humiliate me and a close friend of mine. I was playing nice before. Don't start something you can't finish. Naruto and Joshiro stared at one another in silence and ate the rice Joshiro had found, both thinking the same thing. Should I wait or should I launch a preemptive strike? XXX. Naruto had taken to sitting on the roof of the tower, staring out at the forest. As he heard a very faint shout, he snickered. Another sucker got nailed. Naruto had been on the tower for hours. After leaving Joshiro and going their separate ways, he had taken to the roof as a peaceful area for something long overdue. He looked up and estimated it to be around 2 in the morning. I'm gonna be up here all night. Naruto had been trying to get in contact with Kyuubi since he had used her chakra in the fight with Orochimaru. He figured she must have finally found a way to get to some of his requests. How the hell am I going to get back to my mind? He sighed as he knew what he had to do. This is gonna suck. Naruto clapped and drew a chunk of roof from the tower. He closed his eyes as he began thinking of Kyuubi's chakra. As he did this, he threw the chunk high into the air and waited for the impact. Thunk. XXX. Ugh. Damn, that was stupid. Naruto regained his senses in the middle of a feudal palace. What in the hell? As he rose to his feet, he began to look around the room. There were many lavish, expensive things around which Naruto couldn't comprehend the origin of. Man, this is weird. Searching around the mansion, he finally felt a familiar aura. Kyuubi. His shout got the desired response. Naruto, in here. He turned left to enter a large lounging area. He found Kyuubi sitting in a lounge chair watching a TV. Hello, Naruto-kun. He eyed his brow. Naruto-kun? Kyuubi shrugged as she looked at him. What? It's not like I don't know you. Naruto moved towards another chair and sat. Well, you hated me until I tormented you for 2 hours. Then you got all cuddly. Kyuubi frowned. I didn't hate you. I was stuck inside of you with no contact for 11 years. You try staying civil. Naruto conceded to that. So what in the hell are you watching? Kyuubi perked up. You. Naruto looked at the TV. Me? I'm a show? Kyuubi giggled. No, Naruto-kun, I'm watching your memories. A lot of these suck, honestly. You were treated like shit. Naruto frowned. Gee, thanks, Kyuubi, just making me feel better about being me. Kyuubi got up and walked over to Naruto and sat on his lap. Kind of familiar here, huh, Kyuubi? Kyuubi purred in his lap. Ah, poor Naruto-kun doesn't know what to do? Naruto felt frozen on the spot. Honestly, I could answer that with actions, but I'm pretty sure whatever I did would end with you going down for statutory. Kyuubi got up. Ah, well, if you didn't come to play, what did you come for? Naruto shot her a look. Play? He smirked. Fuck, big boss. I knew I could get girls that aren't from Konoha. Maybe later, Kyuubi-chan. Right now, however, I have to ask you some stuff. Kyuubi sat back in her chair. I assumed you'd come eventually after you fought Orochimaru. Naruto looked around. So you know why I'm here. Kyuubi looked at her nails. Yes, though I should say it took you longer to get here than I thought it would after our first run-in. Naruto grinded his teeth. I told you I can't meditate. I had to knock myself out to get back here. Kyuubi grinned. Well, as fun as it sounds to make you do that every time, it could be inconvenient. Lucky for you, I fixed a few of your requests for you. Naruto got excited. Which ones did you fix? Kyuubi stood up and motioned for Naruto to do the same. Alright, this one will help you communicate with me easily. You will be able to hear me in your head. You can also communicate back by focusing your thoughts to me, so I can't hear all of your dirty little thoughts, okay? Naruto nodded. Yes, got it. And not that I really hate it, but you are getting way too familiar with me. Kyuubi shrugged. Kid, you are the first male I've seen in 11 years, and you are way stronger than even you know. A few more years and I don't know what I could end up doing. Naruto, as a red-blooded male, had only one thought right now. That's fucking awesome. Kyuubi giggled, as Naruto snapped his train of thought. Alright, kick that thought aside for now. What else can I do now? Kyuubi put her hand on his shoulder. Alright, Naruto-kun, this one you may find very useful. I have painstakingly given you the ability to fly. Naruto freaked out. Really? Yes. Seriously? No. Naruto frowned at her. Don't do that. I almost freaked the fuck out just now. Kyuubi chuckled. Sorry, I just had to see the look on your face, but really, you can also use my chakra now. You'll still be kind of feral if you take too much, but I wouldn't rely on it either. Naruto shrugged. Wasn't really planning on overusing it. But can I come back whenever I want now? Kyubi gave him a lustful look. Oh Naru-kun, you can come back whenever you want, just whistle for me, and I'll pull you right in. Naruto's nose bled as he blacked out. XXX. Naruto woke with a start on the roof of the tower to find it was still night. As he took a sniff he realized he actually was bleeding. Wow, that was awesome. Naruto wiped his nose. As he stood he felt another presence on the roof with him. As he whipped around he saw Gaara's blank stare 10 feet away. Uzumaki, I am pleased to see you made it this far, now I can kill you. Naruto just stared back. You are a very disturbed little boy, you know that ? And like I said a few days ago, I hear that a lot. Gaara kept his blank stare. Naruto shifted and began to walk to the edge of the tower. Why do you want to kill me anyway? Is it because I laid the smack down on your teammate ? Or because I'm and my brother hit on the other ? Gaara folded his arms. No, I could care less about those fools. I will kill you to prove my existence. Naruto turned to face him. Well, if you come at me like that then you won't have an existence left to prove. No one beats me. Gaara put on a small smile. Yes, mother will enjoy your blood greatly. I can't wait. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto left the room. Sure, whatever you say, psycho. As Naruto descended into the halls he thought, hey Kyubi-chan, what the hell is that kid's problem? One thought he was going to jump me right there on the roof. I don't know Naruto-kun, I feel something familiar in him, but I just can't put my finger on it. Naruto shrugged, it doesn't matter, if we fight I'll kick his psychotic ass. Kyubi cheered in his head, sure a confident huh? Naruto smiled, what am I supposed to say? I'm sure he'll kick my ass? No, he can't beat me. Naruto walked down to the residential area of the tower and found the room labeled for Team 7. As he walked into the room he saw Sakura asleep and no Sasuke in the room. Where is the team? Sighing he took off his vest and laid it in a chair as he rubbed his human arm. I need to tell Big Boss about that Gaara kid. Leaving the room he walked down the hall until he found Team Joshiro's room. Opening the door he found Blank asleep and Eiko reading. As she looked up she smiled. Hello Naruto-kun, I hope you still feel okay. Naruto jokingly flexed. I'm a-okay Eiko-chan, I just really wanted to find Big Boss right now. She thought for a moment, I don't really know where he is, the last I saw of him was when he chased you off. I thought for a moment you two ran back into the forest, but then we heard you scream so I knew you were still here. Naruto sighed, thanks anyway Eiko-chan, I'll see you tomorrow. She waved as he closed the door. Damn it Big Boss, where are you if you aren't here? Naruto walked over to the area where the proctors and sensei were lodged and found Haku's room. Walking up he knocked on her door and heard fumbling around. 1 minute. Naruto raised his eyebrow and stood still. Eventually he heard a lock click open and Haku in her nightgown appear from behind the door. Good evening Naruto-kun, can I help you? Naruto nodded, yes you can Haku-chan, I was wondering if you had any idea where Big Boss is right now? Haku looked uncomfortable. Why do you think I know where he is? Naruto deadpanned her a look. Haku-chan, don't give me that bullcrap, you know damn well that you know exactly where he is. Haku looked at him apologetically. Sorry Naruto-kun, I don't think I can help you. Naruto sighed. Okay Haku-chan, just give him a message for me, tell him to watch out for the red-haired kid from Suna. Okay? Haku nodded. Okay Naruto-kun, I'll tell him, good night. Naruto smirked, I'm sure it has been. Bye Haku-chan. As she saw him walk back down the hall she let out a deep breath. Okay Joshiro-kun, he's gone. A shirtless Joshiro dropped from the ceiling over the door. I swear, even when the kid isn't trying to block he still does a damn good job at it. Haku pulled him back over to the bed. Well not this time, come here Joshiro-kun. He positioned himself over her and began kissing her when she stopped him. Joshiro-kun, what do you think he meant by that? Joshiro grunted, don't know, don't care, tongue, mouth, now. As the two teens resumed their makeout session Joshiro's hands went lower and found their way under Haku's nightgown. As he grabbed her he smirked in their kiss as he felt her shiver. Didn't know you were so sensitive Haku-chan. As the two pulled away Haku smiled and began to help Joshiro take off her shirt. Ah how wonderful. Some youthful spirit has already taken the liberty of marking my room. The teens froze as they heard a door open to reveal a man with a bowl cut, green spandex and a Junin vest. Ah, what is going on here? What unyouthful practice are you two children up to? Haku immediately covered up as Joshiro stood in surprise. What are we doing? What are you doing? Who the hell are you? The strange man gave a gleaming smile. I am Konoha's beautiful green beast of battle, Maito Guy. This room was marked as my own. You two children need not be corrupted by such unyouthful things. Joshiro fumed. What? This was marked as Haku-chan's room. Guy waved his finger disapprovingly as he pulled a placard from the door. No, you see, this placard proves me right. Joshiro looked at the wide open door and found Haku's placard had been under the other, as Guy looked to see Haku's sign. Oh. My apologies, my comrades, this does seem to be your abode, my dear. Haku nodded and blushed. Well, in that case I'll be on my way, but first I feel that I must give two shinobi as young as yourselves a youthful lesson in romantic relationships. I will teach you all about youthful love and romance. Haku slid deeper under her sheets as Joshiro's pure hatred blocked the man out. You little bastard, this is truly unforgivable. Haku-chan may forgive you one day, but I will not. Not until you suffer like this. You are screwed, so screwed. Do you hear me, brat? I will destroy you. I declare war on Naruto Uzumaki. Elsewhere in the tower, a loud yelling declaration of war put a smile on the face of a certain blonde-haired boy. So totally worth it. Ha 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 ha. That will be all for this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment down below for more videos. Goodbye.